Often party politics is about being against things. This program teaches them what they're for.
It goes back to the conservative heritage and what it means to be a conservative. It gives these people not only the intellectual firepower that they need to persuade public opinion, but it also gives them those cutting-edge tactics.
There is such a need right now for people to become aware of the conservative movement in its roots, the great contributions that the conservative movement has made to our country.
Today there's all this conversation about a leadership vacuum, that we don't have leaders that believe anything. Well, the leaders that are going to come out of the new Centurion Program, if I were to talk to a donor, they believe something.
The new Centurions are based upon some of those really timeless philosophical values that are not taught in our schools.
Individuals like Friedrich Hayek, Ludwig von Mises, Edmund Burke, Russell Kirk, all of these individuals were so important to the train of thought of William F. Buckley, of Barry Goldwater, of Ronald Reagan.
I think it's great that when we are reading the books that Ronald Reagan read and that we can have that kind of strong conservative foundation that he had.
The new Centurion Program is incredibly important to the conservative movement in Michigan.
The wonderful thing about the new Centurion Program here is that you have brought us fabulous professors who come from all areas of politics, but all carry that conservative banner.
I joined the new Centurion Program to learn from the best.
The lineup of professors is amazing.
What I liked about the program was the opportunity to talk about some very important values. Those are conservative values, the kind of values that build America.
To learn from people who have been through the battles is something that I think you can offer to people taking the course that just isn't available anywhere else.
We put people in front of the Centurions like Lee Edwards, Harry Verizon, Leaves Whitney, intellectual titans that are able to teach them something that they can take with them long after that book has been read or long after the course is completed.
A major component of the new Centurion Program, I think that sets it apart from so many others, is that it focuses on a belief system and reaching down inside and finding a set of values that drive your actions and that help drive your strategy and tactics.
New Centurions are going to be on the vanguard of the political movement.
Probably the best thing that I saw with the new Centurion Program is the ability to have real practical experience.
How to amass enough resources so that the conservative message is able to be conveyed to a very large number of people.
They have the opportunity here really to explore ideas and to explore communication methods, image management, all the things that make a movement work and make a movement effective. Again, it's the total package.
There is no other program that I know of than the new Centurions that in a focused way is providing that.
The new Centurions that is changing the way we look at politics, changing the way we look at public policy.
Changing the world's different than winning elections.
I think the hardest thing in political dialogue is that it's too easy too quickly for people to get frozen into a position. And then it just becomes throwing arguments back and forth and nobody's listening to each other. The best conversations that you can have with someone to begin to change their mind and their hearts is to come alongside them.
The new Centurion Program is a terrific program for the young and also those like me who are young at heart.
And that's one of the things I found very attractive about the class, is that it appeals to conservatives of all ages. You don't have to be a certain age to be conservative.
The new Centurion Program is going to give all of these hungry young people that want to change the world the tools to go out and do that.
It's also providing me with tools on how to become a better person.
The new Centurion Program will give conservatives the effective tools to be able to argue effectively against liberalism.
This bedrock belief system that will allow us, I think, to march through any opposition as we pursue those conservative values in the political sphere.
When I finish the new Centurion Program and I have, the ability and firepower to persuade the minds of some liberals that I encounter, I think it's going to be an amazing experience.
Understanding conservative principles and building personal relationships among emerging leaders is what's going to make a difference in public policy in this state. So I think this program is going to be very beneficial.
The bonds, the friendships that are forged in an organization like this are lifelong.
I've met a lot of great people in the new Centurion Program in Lansing, a lot of people from nonprofits and legislative staffers and people who work around the Capitol.
It's so much fun to be with young people who are motivated and they're hungry and we want to go out and change the world, and we will. We're getting the tools we need to do that.
You couldn't ask for a better, more enthusiastic group of people.
We've got young people who are fired up about being conservative.
We're all here to grow as individuals and grow as a group.
By sharing your experiences, you guys are going to get a lot wiser, a lot quicker than my generation did.
We're able to talk to people who are going through the same things that we are.
It's a variety of different ideas, and it just opens our mind up to a lot of new things.
Bounce ideas off from each other, discuss and debate.
So many individuals with so many conservative backgrounds that I have never seen before.
It's something that will be very difficult to compete with in the future.
And it's going to be a force to be reckoned with.
The sky will be the limit for them.
We'll find graduates of the new Centurion Program in 10, 15 years as leaders in our state legislature, or leaders in our Congress, or leaders in local units of government.
We want people to be inspired by people who have been there, done that, and have done great things, and now can pass on whatever wisdom they have about working within a conservative movement to the rising generation. This is every generation's charge.
The stronger the new Centurions are, the stronger the conservative movement will be in Michigan and this country.
Step forward, help these young folks out. They're going to make a difference in the future of the state.
But the fruit that's going to be born by this movement is going to be spectacular.
I just think it's great.